Hello my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. It is your girl from the 314 coming at you from the 770 with another thrilling cheetah deep adventure. For those of you who have subscribed and are returning, thank you. I appreciate the love and support. It means the world to me. Those of you who are new and found my channel, welcome aboard. My name is Nyla. N as in Nancy, I-L-A. And I'm glad to have you here. If you like the content that you see, or you just want to see more to see how messed up I'm going to do my makeup, click that subscribe button and then the bell for notification. You don't get notified if you don't click that bell. You just click the subscribe button, means that you're subscribed. Then click that like button down below. Tell me what you think of the video. I really appreciate the feedback. I am all about the positive feedback. We're currently in the month of February, which is three things. 1, Black History Month. 2, Groundhog's Day. And 3, Valentine's Day. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Valentine's Day look. I'm going to use BH Cosmetics, and then I'm going to use a color from the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette. Hopefully I can pull this off and have fun doing it. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to move up just a little bit closer, and as you can see, I did put a little white concealer on my eyes because I want the colors that I'm going to use to pop out a little bit. I had to turn the air conditioner on because it got really warm here in Alpharetta, Georgia, so it's starting to get hot. I was starting to melt my makeup. I was starting to get annoyed. Normally I don't mind the heat, but not today, not right now. From the BH Cosmetic palette, we are going to go with this and this little red down here. I'm thinking about this, but I'm kind of not really sure right now, so we'll figure it out. A side note, I figured out that when I look into my mirror, this little thing right here that's on my desk, I have to lean forward, and the way I put the eyeshadow on my crease, I can see it if I'm looking down, but when I look up, I can't see it at all. So I'm going to change that, and I'm going to use my mirror, and I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to go into that crease and just above it. Reds look so ashy on me. I hope you can see this mess I'm making. Okay, that looks a little better already. Look a little on the pinkish side, so I'm going to kind of pack that in. Hope you can see that. Well, if it's any consolation, I could finally see that crease the way I'm supposed to see it. Exactly what I'm trying to achieve, having it done this way. I may have to do it that way from now on. Using this brush I got from the Naked Cherry palette, I'm going to blend the pink into the red. I thought about using a lighter pink, but I kind of changed my mind. I can see this just fine. Red's kind of disappearing, so I'm going to put a little more on. Red is not my color when it comes to makeup palettes. They just don't show up on me. They look ashy. And it doesn't matter whose palette it is, it still shows up ashy. I'm going to go into the Naked Cherry palette and use this Privacy color on the corner. because I'm hooded, I kind of have to disguise the extra skin underneath, so this is what will do that for me. And you know what, to think I almost threw this brush out, because normally when I get a palette with the brush in it, it usually looks sort of like this, and I can't deal with it. Kind of a brownish pink color, but I'm okay with it. Okay, I'm going to go in and do a cut crease. That's a really helpful hint from McKenna Burns today, so hopefully I can pull this off the way she did. Okay, that's a little too much. Using the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette Rio edition, I'm going to go in my inner lids with this color pink. It's actually a really nice shimmer. Pretty much sure I'm using the wrong size brush. But we'll make it work. I wish I could do a cut crease that's more precise, but the problem I have with this is my lids are very hooded, so it pulls everything down no matter what, and I'm not able to do a concise cut crease the way I see other people do it. There's a way to it, but I'm not sure what that is, and I'll just have to figure it out as I go along. Okay, we're not going to talk about my gray hairs. I was not feeling good this weekend, so I didn't get a chance to color my roots. So we're just going to leave my gray hairs alone. That's turned out rather nice. I like that. Queen of Fallout. I'm going to go back into that Naked Cherry palette, take that color Privacy, and I'm going to just run it along the edges here. I'm going to go off camera and put on my foundation and my concealer, and I'll be right back. So I'm done with my foundation and my concealer. I did use the Covergirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation. I used the color D40, which is a deep bronze. The concealer that I use is Too Faced Born This Way, the color of Maple. I'm on the fence with this foundation. It's supposed to be a matte and dry down matte, but I did struggle with it just a bit. It didn't cover, you see this fat girl shadow over here? It didn't really do a good job of covering that. I applied 2 coats to it and it just didn't cover really good. So I'm on the fence with this product. We'll just test it a little bit more and see. It's supposed to be transfer resistant, which is what attracted me to it. So we'll see. Into the Naked Cherry palette, I'm going to use that Privacy color, and I'm going to blend this along my line here. And then going back into the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil, I'm going to take that dusty ass red and I'm going to put it a little beneath that. I know I bothered. Red is so, and I know this before I do this because red is so dusty looking on me. It's absolutely insanity. But here we are. Gel line, I'm going to go with my favorite Maybelline Eyestudio gel. I was going to use that Rimmel London gel, but for some reason it just wasn't showing up. I don't know why. And this is the color of black. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm blacker than black. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm blickety black. And I'm blickety black. But I watched that movie today. Sorry. I'm trying to decide if I should do the Bratz challenge. I was a little on the grown side when that doll came out. My daughter loved Bratz though. She absolutely loved them. I'm trying to decide if I should do that. I'm going to try a wing. I'm not very good at wings, but we'll pop it out and see what happens. I'm okay with wings on this side. On my left side it tends to be a little tricky, and that's the way it is when you're left-handed or when you're right-handed. You have a transference issue from one side to the next. I'm no different, but we'll try it and see what we come up with. Okay. Go with it. Perry's Katty Cat Eye Mascara. This is actually becoming one of my favorites. Gotta dab it off. For blush, I'm going to use E.L.F's Dark Palette, but instead of using the color that I normally use, I'm going to use that pink. That's nice. For my cheek highlighter, I am going to use the Crayon Case Rosy Glow Wiz. I hope I'm saying that right. I never know if I'm saying that right or not. Ugh, so dusty. Ugh, you see that? Ugh, okay. I mean, it's cute, but man, that kickback. Look at that. That's too much kickback for me. This is the second time I'm using this, and I'm not sure if I'll use it again. Don't get me wrong, it's cute. On my brow, I'm going to use that Take Me Back to Brazil Rio. I'm going to use that shimmer that's in the corner, and I'm going to paint my brow bone. Okay, I've already put my bronzer on. I was having quite a bit of problem with the wings that I was trying to put on earlier. But on we go. Use this on my brow bone. I'm going to go on the other side and use that one for my tear duct. It's kind of a bluish shimmer. It's really cute. I'm going to use Desert Flip from Sephora's Lip Stories line. I'm also going to line my lips with, what is this? BH Cosmetics Waterproof Lip Liner. I'm going to use the color Pink. Let's see if that shows up. Yep, barely, but it does. So here's the final look. Overall, I do like it. I did have problems with the wing, and there was some other cleanup that I had to do off camera that just kind of drove me crazy. The red color, it does look a little ashy on me, but combined with the pink, the way I used it, it really kind of came through and it popped out a little better than I thought it would. So I would probably use this color scheme again. Again, the wings I kind of had problems with, but you know, that's a work in progress. I'm dealing with how to make a perfect wing. I can't seem to get it right to save my life. The Rosy Glow Res, I probably wouldn't use that again. It was just dusty as all out get out, and it was just way too much kickback. I mean, it was like watching a wind go across my face as I was trying to put that on, and it's not for me. It didn't work out for me, so we'll just move on from that. Thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. Had some good times, had some not so good times, but overall it's all good. It's a learning process, and slowly but surely I'm getting it right. I think I'm gonna do another Valentine's Day look. This time I'm kind of gonna glam it up and see where that takes me. I'm gonna use pigments and glitters, and I'm gonna sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. As you know, your diva loves to sparkle. If you like the content that you see, click that subscribe button and then the bell to get notifications. I would be happy to have you in the Cheetah Diva family. Until next time, until next video, this is your Cheetah Diva signing out.